Hi guys, it's Kelly from Glamour Gurl Guide. And what do you think of my new shades? I'm feeling kinda trendy right now. I got these at Amazon for $13.99, ladies and gents. I think they're pretty cool. Yes, I feel kinda cool. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I thought I'd share this because I just thought these were really super cute and they're really fun to wear. And oh, hello, Riley Hopper. My Riley Hopper came in. She likes to watch me do makeup. She likes lipstick, huh? Okay, guys. So I have some stuff that I have tried, and I want to kind of give my review and kind of let you know what I think of some of these products that I have been talking about on my last couple of videos. The first one I'm going to start with is this Beauty Blender Foundation. I got it in Bounce 2.30. Okay, I have been looking for a foundation that does not leave lines where I smile. My smile lines. I don't, you get to an age where they're not cute anymore. I mean, it ages you. So I'm like, there's got to be a foundation out there. And I really thought that my La Mer would do that, and it does really for the most part. But as oily as I get, I really get them deep in my lines. And so I was pleasantly surprised that it didn't do that. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And it feels like I have makeup on, but it's more because I'm oily, I think, just because I create so much oil during the summer. And anyway, but this stuff went on like a dream. It felt like a dream. I really can't say enough about it. I mean, as far as I know, the wear test, I've been wearing this at 7 a.m. It's now 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I only powdered once today, and the rest of it has been on all day. So I have to give it credit. I'm going to give it credit. I know I won't be using the Jeffree Star approved because that's taken, but it's Kelly recommended. How about that? I recommend this highly. It's for $40 at Sephora.com. The other thing I wanted to talk about that I did is I used my Huda Beauty palette today in warm browns and coral obsession. So I used the warm browns to kind of do the, I use this color, and this color to do most of my eye. And then I wasn't really into the gold moment today, so instead I pulled out the Coral Obsessions and I did more of the rose gold over here on this section here, right here on my eye. And I just dab that with my finger, and I'll tell you what, these blend like a dream. There's a little fallout, so I always start everybody does this differently. It's just funny. I think it's funny. Everybody starts their makeup differently. Some people do their eyes and then they do their makeup. I always start with my face. I don't know why. I think it's just because I want to give it a good palette to be able to do my eyes, and I don't know. That's just how I am. But then most artists will do it eyes and then the face because of all of the fallout of the shadow. That's the only negative I can see to this, is there was some fallout, but the colors are gorgeous. The pigmentation was fantastic. So that is Kelly recommended. And the other one that I tried out was these Karity lip locks. Oh, okay, first of all, these are $6, okay? And I guess I kind of wanted to put it to the test because I wore the Pat McGrath liquid lip the day before, and then yesterday I wore these two colors together, which I said I would. I put this at the bottom and then I did this in the middle, and I blended it with my lip or with my finger, and all day I could eat, drink. The only thing that was a little bit was this shade had faded a little bit, but this shade was still there. It was still there, but I could tell it was faded, by the time I went to go take my makeup off, which is, 7 o'clock at night. So it's on for 12 hours every day. So that was a 12-hour lip lock, honestly. And I didn't even touch up after lunch because I thought, no, I'm going to wait and just see what it does, because I told you guys I would. I would highly recommend Karity. Again, you're going to get a lot of money or a lot of bang for your buck, and you're going to get a good product and help an indie company out. I think that's important to help out these people that are, struggling. I mean, they just want to make it. There's a big, big beauty game out there, as we all know, and we're all just trying to take a little piece of it. And you know what? We all can, because every one of us is individually different, and every product out there is different. There are some dupes for a lot of it. Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing a lot of dupe videos when I first got on YouTube, and I thought that was awesome because if there's a dupe, I'll probably buy it. There's just some debate on that. I saw on Instagram or Twitter, I can't remember, but would you buy the dupe or would you buy the original? And a couple people said if I had the money, I probably would buy the original. Now, I guess that's true, but I think there are some things that can be duped. I think lipsticks are one of them that are pretty easy to, because every woman, I don't know a single woman, or maybe one that doesn't wear makeup, that's the only, but that has like just one or two. There's like 100 that they have. Because we always want to have a different color, and we're always looking for that perfect color. And I've just come to the realization that unless you mix your colors, you're not going to get your perfect color. So try mixing your colors together, and it kind of gives that creative side to you. And I like it. I'm a big highlight in the middle of my lips. I think, and I'm into that right now. Will I be into it later? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just talking about what I like right now. So the other thing I want to talk about is summer. So, we all want to be tan. We all want to be like, looking good in our dresses and our swimsuits and stuff. And I can't really say enough to you young girls, or to even women my age, we really shouldn't be in the sun. I'm not telling you not to go in it at all, because it is good for you. It has vitamin D, and there's a lot of good things to it. But just make sure you wear sunscreen, and really don't bake your face in the sun and your neck, because this is a very thin, and it thins out even more as you age, and then your skin also thins out a lot. So, the wrinkles are just a lot easier to come. And even for you young girls, it's just good habits not to just lay out in the sun. I know it's hard when you're on vacation, you're on a boat. Just make sure you put a lot of sunscreen on. But what I wanted to talk about was getting a fake tan for very, very cheap. I've had every kind of tan there is. I've went to tanning beds. I went to Hawaii and I got really, really dark. When I lived in the 80s, we were always tan. I used to spend 2 hours in a tanning bed. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like I am every single time I get on here. I worked at a hair salon, and they had beds that you could leave on, for time it. And so a couple of the girls we'd all put our hair up in a conditioning wrap and get in the bed and just, relax for a couple hours after work and then go home. And I was so dark. It was kind of scary. I had very blonde hair and my blue eyes, and then really, really tan. But anyway, I wanted to talk about other ways of getting tan that are pretty easy and inexpensive. And the one I found that is probably the most inexpensive is called the Loreal Sublime Bronze, and these are wipes. They're kind of similar to the tan towels I've talked to you about, and you can get those tan towels on QVC. Yeah, QVC has tan towels, and those are a little bit more expensive than these. These will run you about $10, and I think you get 6. And I usually do it like 2 days in a row, and then not do it, and then during the summer. I don't want to be really brown. I mean, if I wanted to be brown, I would do it every day. But remember to, before you even start this process, before you ever even put this on your skin, that you exfoliate just every part of it, because I do from head to toe with this stuff, and it will screw up around your ankles, anywhere that you're really dry, so just make sure that you've really, like the night before that you think you're going to do it the next day, make sure you shave and exfoliate and put lotion on and just get your skin really ready for it. Because once it's ready for it, this is a really good product. I always start with my legs and then I move up. And I don't put this on my face. I'll show you what I put on my face. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's one of the best tanning for face, and it's good for you. So it's Alpha Beta Glow Pad by Dr. Dennis Gross, and this is an intense glow. And I love these. I don't have to do this very often because my face is so oily and I exfoliate so much that it looks very, very, glowy and tan, with like one every week. And I use different makeups, so if I want to be darker, I can wear darker. If I want to be lighter, I can be lighter. But I do like these because they're actually really good for you. They've got alpha beta in it, which is really good for your skin, and it's just a good product, and it's made for your face. So that's why I don't put, and I don't want all of my body and then my face. I mean, if you don't have the money for these, because they're kind of expensive, I think they're $30, $35 maybe, and you get 20. And but again, I don't use them that often, so it works out for me. But if you have to use this as part of that, make sure you start with your face, because you don't want all of the cells and stuff that you wiped off to be on your face. So that's my recommendation on that. But yeah, I wanted to give you some options. I mean, I do have the skinny tan, where you pump it out and put it on a glove and do the whole thing. To me, it's worth it because I just don't want to deal with skin cancer or wrinkles or burn, especially as pale as my skin has gotten. I mean, I will burn. And the only place I really don't burn is Hawaii. And I just think the sun is different there. California is pretty good too. And Vegas, I can stay out in that kind of heat for a really long time, but I have a lot of sunscreen on. But we had a scare last year. My husband actually had a little lump right here, and it was basal cancer, which is the lowest of, it's still cancer. But anyway, he had to have that whole section of his eye, like literally taken out and then sewn together again. And that never really looks the same, but it made him realize I need to wear sunscreen, and it made me realize I need to wear sunscreen everywhere. So that's really my main message. I mean, we can look cute. There are options out there. It just takes a little time, and make sure you do it right by exfoliating, moisturizing, and then the next day, maybe shave again, just to keep it really clean, and then you can exfoliate even again if you want, and then put this on. But make sure the night before you put on a lot of moisturizer on your legs, around your feet, your elbows, anywhere that's got dry patches, that's the first to go, like turn funky colors. But I mean, I've had those spray tans where they, you stand there and you're like this, and and they spray you everywhere. To me, this is really not any different. It lasts, it gets to be that color. I mean, I can build it. It's buildable. So, but when you're building it, you have to make sure that you're being careful of, lotions and shaving and things like that, because those are the things that take it off. And so that's the only thing that gets kind of goofy. But if you start out really, really good exfoliated, and you start out shaved and moisturized really, really well, that tan should last you a good week. And then just try and exfoliate the rest of it off, and then try and start over. And that's really how I've been running my summers, probably the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 years probably. But anyway, I just kind of wanted to follow up, like I said I would, on the stuff that I've been buying. I'll have some more reviews for you. I don't know what I'll use tomorrow, but I'll probably do a review on it and give you the real scoop. I mean, this is coming from a real woman who goes to work every day and would like a makeup that doesn't settle into her lines. And guess what? The Beauty Blender did it. They may not have the best shade range. You know what? Not everybody's perfect, and not everybody's gonna have everything that, Rihanna really did it right, and she set the bar. But that doesn't mean that they didn't try. And I'm not gonna hate them because they don't have every single color in the world. They will get there. Just like all the companies have figured it out, that every single woman is a different color. And even white women are different colors. I mean, some are more yellow, some are more pink, some are more just neutral, some are more, my daughter is like as pale as you can get. So, it's hard for her to get tan. And so she's used these and loves it. But she also has not very dry skin, so that really helps. So again, with dry skin, just make sure that you moisturize. Okay, so I will see you on the next one. I hope you guys have a great day, great evening, great week. Just remember, all you can do is the best you can do, and to remember to breathe and know that everything has a reason behind it. Bless you all. Take care. Bye.